Life is hard in the mountains of Kashmir, and it's hard to find the money to try something new that might make life easier. In northern Pakistan's autonomous territories, banks are few and far between. Even if someone did find a bank, it's unlikely they'd get a loan. They could hardly keep up with the interest payments. People here live mostly from what they grow themselves.
I come from a poor family. As a child, I had to work to pay for my own education and support the family. We had to struggle hard.
But it's even harder for women.
In remote areas like this, we women hardly have any possibilities to find work.
Over the past 8 years, things have been changing. With support from the International Fund for Agricultural Development, the village founded a cooperative. The residents pooled their money and started granting what are known as microcredits. Who gets how much money and at what interest rate is decided by a democratic process.
Was to uplift the community and to reduce the poverty. And for this, the basic tool is for poverty reduction is availability of credit, microcredit.
One such loan went to Yasmen Akhtarhat, a mother of 4. She used it to substantially expand her vegetable garden. Now she supplements the family income by selling fruit and vegetables.
It's such a good feeling to be able to change things on your own instead of just sitting around doing nothing. Now I don't have to beg anyone for money. I'm independent. 5 women from the area have followed my example. They come to me to buy seeds or get advice on how to grow certain kinds of vegetables.
The microcredit idea helped the villagers to help themselves. 2 years ago, the region didn't even have an infirmary, and the nearest hospital was far out of reach for emergency patients. Muhammad Nadeem had medical training but no medications or supplies. A microcredit from the cooperative financed the construction of a clinic. Now Nadeem sees up to 45 patients a day.
Of course I'm happy. If I didn't have the medications, things would look very different. Now I can help people and even earn money doing it. I make them well again. I can't imagine anything more gratifying than someone getting well again with my help.
During a cholera epidemic last year, Nadeem saved many lives. When Ibrar Husein Shah applied for a microcredit, the community set the condition that he would have to get training. So he got training to be a plumber. And he received a loan to start his own business. Today, 5 years later, he's got 4 apprentices of his own. Without the microcredit, he says his life would have gone very differently.
I'd probably be breaking rocks for road construction. I'd have a pick and shovel in my hands. None of my brothers would have been able to have any kind of training.
Shah had his debt completely paid off within a year. In fact, almost everyone who's taken out loans under the project has paid them off on time. A key factor is the shared responsibility. Each individual's success or lack of it is shouldered by the entire village.
So I think when the community is empowered, when they are empowered to think about them by themselves, so they are better judge and their decisions are always good. At this time, if the microcredit is available in Pakistan, especially to the poor people, they can, I think so, put our economy back on the right track.
Now the people here are getting by without outside help. As long as the microcredit project continues, they'll likely be able to create greater prosperity for their families.